What's up, people? So first of all, I want to be clear. I'm not a pro colorist. I'm not someone who's working constantly as a colorist and has all the knowledge or huge knowledge about color grading process. I'm just passionate about it. I just love sitting down and playing during hours with the colors, with the tones, tweaking everything and trying to learn as much as I can, because as a DP, knowing about color grading is very important. But although I'm not pro colorist, I really try to improve and put more time into it. Today, what I want to show you guys is the tool that really helped me to develop a faster workflow on emulating film. After this weird and quick intro, probably 95% of you guys know what I'm going to talk about. Yes, it's Dehancer. It's a tool that I've been playing around with for the last week, and I'm really enjoying it, and I think it's probably the faster way to emulate film in a very accurate way. As I said, I'm not a pro colorist. This is not a tutorial on how to emulate film. This is just me playing with Dehancer and trying to show you guys how I do it, how I like it. It's just like discovering this plugin, playing around and doing it with you guys together, you and I, here, sitting down. So we want to come here, we search for Dehancer, we apply it, and we just try to find the exact camera we shot with. I'm gonna use Dehancer even for the conversion, because I was using CST before, but I just think since we're gonna play with Dehancer, I just wanna use Dehancer for everything. We just converted our shot to RX709, and now let's start playing with it. We have on the Kodak Vision 3 250D. I think I'm just gonna change it for 500T. What I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna lower the expo. I'm gonna go down here to the print, which you can enable or disable. I'm just gonna enable it and leave it at Kodak 2383 print film, which I love. I'm gonna target the white towards the worms, and I'm gonna increase tonal contrast. There we go. Lower exposure a bit, and increase color density, because now we're gonna come here to film developer, a bit more contrast. We enable it first because otherwise it won't work. And then we increase color boost too, so we can see a little bit more of color in the image, because it was quite gray. You can see here it has more color. We're also gonna enable bloom and Emulation. We have it enabled, so perfect. I know we have a lot of grain, so I just want to play with it first to understand which one I like better. I've been trying all of these before. I've been playing with them, and for me, this grain is very strong here in Dehancer. In general, all the grains are very strong. So I find that the one I like the most is the 43.5 ISO 50, which is still pretty big, as you can see, pretty hard. Or, which I like better, is 65 250. It's more subtle, which I like better. As you can see, we already have a really cool image. I mean, look at this. Cool contrast, cool colors. The reds are beautiful here. Maybe we have to lower those a bit. And of course, this is a base. We can also play with our previous nodes to nail more the exposure and stuff. For example, I can lower here the light, or I can go here and lower the highlights a bit so the sky is not blown out. We can increase the light to increase contrast. I can lower here the shadows, increase contrast as well, and then increase a bit darkness to recover a bit of detail in the shadows. I like this better, a bit more contrasted but more controlled. What I like to do now, as you can see, the color density here controls as it says, the density of the colors. The best color to actually see what this does is the red. You can see here the red light of the bike. Look at this. We usually see the reds and blues, especially, very strong when we shoot on film. So around here could be cool, since we don't have a lot of red. This could be cool. I think this is a good spot. Okay, I'm liking it. What else? We can also play with the film compression, which compresses your highlights as film would do, so it looks more filmic, and you can also like control that if you want more compression, less compression. I think I'm gonna leave it quite compressed here because I really want to see the sky, which had a beautiful color, and increase the color density in the sky as well and highlights. Really cool. This one's really nice. Enable, disable, enable, disable, enable, disable, enable. I think helps a lot, right? I'm gonna disable the highlights here. You see, if this also helps. I think like playing with both is the perfect combination, because sometimes the Dehancer is a bit limited, but the look, it's really good. Again, we find the camera, Panasonic S5. Okay, cool. This is actually cool. I like it. We're gonna try to do this one a bit less saturated. And a bit more clean. Let's play with that. Linear, Kodak. You can see difference. Of course, an increased contrast, but I want to leave it a bit more towards the cold side and lower the contrast quite a lot. Then lower exposure and then lower contrast again. I think this looks better for me. Okay, now we change the grain again. It's too hard. I think maybe 250. Yeah, 250. And maybe it's too much because since this is commercial and it's not beauty, but it's sports and has to look very clean and stuff. I wouldn't add too much contrast. Too much grain, sorry. I will leave it without, but since we're trying to emulate film, we're not gonna do that. So let's leave it at the minimum. Now we move to Film Developer, we enable it, and we add a bit of color boost so we can recover a bit of saturation, not that much since we don't want the skin to be super saturated. Honestly, this is looking pretty nice. I'm liking it. This is beautiful. Maybe I would add a bit of bloom. No, this is not bloom, this is bloom. I would add 65 bloom. I love it. Honestly, I'm loving this one. It's very beautiful. We're protecting everything. Maybe I would lower those highlights here in a separate note. No, remember, we have the, where is it? The film compression, so we can enable it. Yes, there we go. Look at those highlights. I love it. I mean, I'm loving it. The Dehancer is pretty nice. I never tried it before this week, and I'm loving it a lot. Like as I'm talking with you guys and showing you the plugin, I'm discovering new things. So I just wanted it to be very natural and raw. This kind of a like review tutorial, and I'm really liking it. It's really cool. Okay, I think we're gonna leave this one in here. I think it's pretty beautiful. I really like it. Maybe I will lower the color boost here a bit, because I feel it's too saturated. There we go. Wow. Very natural. Right, people, I hope you enjoyed this quick overview about what Dehancer can do. And thank you as well to the Dehancer team for allowing me to test this out. I really liked it, and I'm gonna keep using it in my workflow for sure. And also thank you guys for watching this video once again. I really appreciate that you're watching my videos. It's a huge help for me to keep doing them. And I'm also very happy to see that what I do can help people. And I hope this video did the same to you guys. So I really enjoyed it, playing with the plugin. I hope you learned something too, and see you in the next video. Bye. Like, comment, and all the stuff.